Good day, everyone. My name is Sive Kolisi from Rhodes University in the Eastern Cape, South Africa. And I'll be taking you through my project, which is predicting the global spread of two aggressive Thiaridae invaders using ensemble models. There are 95 freshwater non-native snails that have been recorded in the world. Terabia in South Africa has taken up space and is spreading, causing concern due to its persistent expansion into both freshwater and brackish habitats, which has resulted in its classification as a species of high concern. While Melanoidis tuberculata is indigenous to South Africa, it has been displaced by Terabia gynifera in certain habitats due to competitive interactions. In an attempt to control the spread of bilharzia, Melanoidis tuberculata and Terabia gynifera were introduced as biological control agents to combat Biomphalera glabrata, a snail known to act as a host for the disease in the Caribbean. We aim to map the global distribution of Terabia gynifera and Melanoidis tuberculata and to describe the ecological impact on the ecosystems that they inhabit. We also aim to use species distribution models to analyze environmental risk factors and determine the worldwide distribution and suitability of Terabia gynifera and Melanoidis tuberculata from the current year, which is 2023 to 2070. We used information sources such as literature, GBIF, and Gray literature for occurrence data. To generate the current distribution maps, we used the occurrence data that we obtained from the sources and generated the maps on ArcGIS Pro version 3.0. To build the species distribution models, we used Biomod2 package in R using the ensemble technique with 5 modeling methods, which are GLM, BRT, RF, Maxent, and Mars. We used points from the native range and complemented them with points from the invaded range. We downloaded 19 environmental variables from WorldClaim version 2.1 at a resolution of 30 arcseconds and projected the models to the year 2070. Terabia gynifera, which is commonly known as the quilted melania, is originally from Southeast Asia and has extensively invaded Africa, where it outcompetes native snails. In North America and the Caribbean, it is known to be a host to an annelid trematode, which is the 𝙤𝙧𝙖𝙧𝙗 gralli, and in Europe, it is known to cause clogs in pipes and a nuclear power station in Ukraine. Melanoidis tuberculata, which is commonly known as the red-rimmed melania, is originally from Africa and Asia. It has invaded America and harbors or is a host to a parasite that infects the gills of fishes. In the Caribbean, it also hosts or is known to be a host of the annelid trematode, which is the 𝙤𝙧𝙖𝙧𝙗 gralli. Also in Europe, it is known to cause clogging in nuclear power stations in the Ukraine. This is colored, or these are color-coded maps for the two species. On the left is Terabia gynifera, on the right is Melanoidis tuberculata. These color-coded maps run from white to green. White signifying less suitable. The stronger green colors signifies most suitable. These show that there is a spread for both species in the tropical and subtropical regions. And our results showed us that the most influential environmental factor out of the 8 environmental variables that we used was Bio9, which is the mean temperature in the driest quarter. We evaluated the models using the area under the curve values, and all of our models averaged a 0.9, which showed that the models had an excellent prediction. In conclusion, after examining the future distribution models, it appears that introducing Terribia granifera and Melanoidis tuberculata as biocontrol agents would not be a sustainable solution, as these species have the potential to spread and eventually become pests themselves. We investigate parasites for health concerns and economic impact. Melanoidis tuberculata has been found to harbor a parasite that infects the gills of fish, and it is known to infect an endemic endangered fish in the United States. This is very worrying. This is why we investigate parasites. Thank you. I'd like to thank these organizations